that proximal end of the filament of stamen is attached to the, and the options given: anther, connective, placenta, thalamus or pistil. So proximal end means the end near the center. Suppose these are anther and this is the filament. So which is the point of origin? That portion is considered as point of origin, and this portion is attached either with the filament, either with the thalamus or pistil. So that portion may be pistil or maybe thalamus. So correct answer will be 4. Next, move to the question number 136. Question number 136 is which one of the following cell organelle is enclosed by a single membrane? And the options given: mitochondria, chloroplast, lysosome and nuclei. So out of that 4 options, we know mitochondria, chloroplast and nuclei, 3 of them have double membrane. Only lysosome is a cell organelle which is bounded by single membrane. So correct option will be 3. Next, move to the question number 138. Question number 138 is which of the following is not a stem modification? Option A: picture of Nepenthes, 2 thorns of citrus, 3 tendrils of cucumber and 4 flattened structures of opuntia. So option 1, what is given? Picture of Nepenthes. So Nepenthes, you know, this is the insectivorous plant where the picture is formed to catch the insect, and this picture is the modification of leaf lamina. Option 2 is thorns of citrus. We know thorns of citrus, it is the modification of axillary bud. Similarly, tendrils are also modification of stem, and flattened structures of opuntia, that is Phylloclade, that is also the modification of stem. So not a stem modification. The answer will be picture of Nepenthes, as it is the modification of leaf lamina. So correct answer will be 1. Next question is question number 139. Question number 139 is water soluble pigments found in plant cell vacuoles are: option A: xanthophyll, 2 chlorophyll, 3 carotenoid, 4 anthocyanin. So out of that 4 options, we know xanthophyll, chlorophyll and carotenoid. Xanthophyll, chlorophyll and carotenoids, that 3 are the pigments which are soluble in fats and that are found inside the chloroplast. And the last option is anthocyanin. We know anthocyanin is a pigment which is water soluble and it is present inside the vacuole. Normally it is found inside the subvacuole. So correct answer will be 4. Water soluble pigment is anthocyanin. Next, move to the question number 140. Select the correct statement. Option 1, Gymnosperm are both homosporous and heterosporous. 2, Salvinia, Zingo and Pinus all are Gymnosperm. 3, Sequoia is the one of the tallest tree. And 4, the leaves of Gymnosperms are not well adapted to extreme of climate. So we will discuss from the option 1, Gymnosperms are both homosporous and heterosporous. We know that Gymnosperms are plants which are heterosporous. Why they are heterosporous? Because they produce 2 types of spores, microspores and megaspores. Then next move to the question number 143. Question number 143 is given. A plant in your garden avoids photorespiratory pathway, has improved water use efficiency, show high rate of photosynthesis at high temperature, and has improved efficiency of nitrogen utilization. In which of the following physiological group would you assign the plant? So according to the question, plant in the garden avoid photorespiratory loss. That means the plant belong to that group, they will lack photorespiration. So mainly it is associated with photosynthesis. So C3, C4 and CAM. These are the three group of plant we know associated with the photosynthesis process. So out of that three pathway, we know C3 and CAM, both the pathways show photorespiration. And also the temperature requirement, that's very low. In case of C3 it is 20 to 25 degrees centigrade, but in case of C4 plant temperature requirement is high, that is 30 to 45 degrees centigrade. In case of CAM plant also temperature requirement is high, but they show photorespiration. So correct answer will be C4. So that is option 2. That is the correct answer. Then move to the question number 154. Question number 154 is that in Bryophyte and Pteridophyte, transport of male gametes required, and the option given wind, insect, bird and water. So we know Bryophytes and Pteridophytes. In that two group of plant, the male gametes which are present, that male gametes are motile male gametes. That means they have flagella, and normally they release the male gametes in water, which carry the gametes to the female reproductive organ. So four options are here: wind, insect, birds and water. So what is the correct option? Water. Water carries the male gamete to the female reproductive organ. So correct option will be 4. Then move to the question number 156. Again in question number 156, we have to find out the incorrect statement. Question is, which one of the following statement is not true? Option 1 is given, tapetum helps in the dehiscence of anther. We know that anther wall is composed of different layers like epidermis, endothecium, middle layer and tapetum. Tapetum is the innermost layer and that is mainly associated with nutrition. It provides nourishment to the developing microspores. But here it is given, tapetum helps in the dehiscence of anther. So that is incorrect. Tapetum helping, they provide nutrition. That layer is nutritive. So that statement is false. So correct answer will be 1. Then next move to the question number 160. And the question is, nomenclature is governed by certain universal rules. Which one of the following is contrary to the rules of the nomenclature? We know ICBN fixed some rules for the binomial nomenclature, and in the option we have to find out the rule which is just opposite to that. So option 1, biological names can be written in any language. We know biological names, that is the scientific name, we cannot write in any language because biological names we can write in the Latin language. They are Latin or either Latinized. So that statement is false. That statement is contrary to the rules of the nomenclature, because according to the rules of the nomenclature, biological names should be written in Latin or it should be Latinized. So correct answer will be 1. That is the correct answer. So correct answer will be 4. Then move to the question number 165. Bryophyte, euglenoids, dinoflagellate and slime molds are included in the kingdom Monera, Protista, Fungi and Animalia. So we know Monera is the kingdom which contain prokaryotic organisms. But what are given here? Diatoms, dinoflagellates, euglenoids and slime molds. But these are eukaryotic organisms. So move to the next kingdom, that is Protista. We know Protista contains three groups of organisms. Photosynthetic protist, and that include diatom, which is also known as Bryophytes, dinoflagellates and euglenoids. All these are unicellular algae. Then the next group is consumer decomposer protists, which are basically include the slime molds. And the third group is protozoa. So according to the question, Bryophytes, euglenoids, dinoflagellates and slime molds are included in the kingdom Protista. So correct answer is 2. Then next move to the question number 166. Water vapors comes out from the plant leaf through the stomatal opening. Through the same stomatal opening, carbon dioxide diffuses into the plant during photosynthesis. Reason out the above statement using one of the following options. We know stomata is a small pore present in the leaves and each normally has two functions. First of all, gas exchange and transpiration. Through the stomata, in case of plant, carbon dioxide enters and oxygen comes out. And transpiration is a process by which water loss occurs in the form of vapor. And normally the stomata open during the night and close during the day. But in case of some of the xerophyte, the stomata is photoactive and it is open during the night and closed during the day. So we have to find out the correct option here. Option 1 is given. Both process cannot happen simultaneously. But we know that in most of the plants, stomata open during the day and close during the night. So obviously it will occur simultaneously. So this option is not possible. So option 2 is given. Both process can happen together because the diffusion coefficient of water and carbon dioxide is different. As already I told you, during the daytime both transpiration and gas exchange takes place. So that both the process are independent of each other. So that option is correct. So the correct option will be 2. That both process can happen together because the diffusion coefficient, that is diffusion of the water and diffusion of the carbon dioxide, that two are different process. Next move to the question number 168. Question number 168 is seeds formation without fertilization in flowering plants involve a process of. We know when seeds are formed without fertilization, that is a type of asexual reproduction or it's similar with asexual reproduction, and that process is known by the name Apomixis. That's a false sexual reproduction, and so correct answer will be 4. Then move to question number 172. Which of the following is not a characteristic feature during mitosis in somatic cell? Option A given, spindle fiber, B disappearance of nucleolus, 3 chromosomal movement and 4 synapses. So we know that spindle fibers that are formed during mitosis because chromosomes are arranged in the spindle fiber, then disappearance of nucleus. We know this is the main event which occurs during the prophase stage, that is disappearance of nucleolus as well as nuclear membrane. So that is also correct for mitosis. 173. Question number 173 is which of the following statement is not correct? That means we have to find out the incorrect statement. Option 1, pollen grains of many species can germinate on the stigma of a flower, but only one pollen tube of the same species grow into the stigma. First of all, the thing is that pollen grains, suppose this is the stigma, and pollen grains of many species can only land in the stigma. They can only land in the stigma. Pollens from same species or pollens from different species, whether it may be, they will land in the stigma. But there are some pollen-pistil interaction which allow only the pollen of the same species. If the pollen belong to the same species, then only it will germinate and form the pollen tube over the stigma. So that option is not possible, because according to the option, pollen grain of many species can germinate on the stigma. No, pollen grains of only same species can germinate over the stigma. So correct answer is 1. Next, move to the question number 174. Specialized epidermal cell surrounding the guard cells are called. We know that stomata, that is covered by a specialized cell which is known as guard cell. These are different from other epidermal cell because they contain chloroplast. And by covering these guard cells, some another group of epidermal cells are present in the stomata, and that are known as subsidiary cells. So correct answer is 2. The next question is question number 176, and the question is stems modified into flat green organ performing the function of leaves are known as. The question is what? Stem where it modifies to leaf-like structure. That means where it carries out the process of a leaf. So we know that in case of xerophytic plant, the plant which grow in the dry area, in that type of plant, leaves normally fall off early or they are modified to spine. So at that time, the stem normally becomes expanded, leaf-like, and they carry out photosynthesis. And for that particular stem, a name is given, and that is Phylloclade. So correct answer is 3. The next question is question number 177, and that is the primitive prokaryotes responsible for the production of biogas from the dung of ruminant animals include the. So primitive prokaryotes or ancient prokaryotes means we know that these are telling about archaebacteria. So these archaebacteria, they have 3 group of organisms: methanocene, halophile, and thermoacidophile. So out of that, methanocenes are those microorganisms, these are those primitive form of bacteria which are responsible for production of biogas. So correct answer is 3. Then move to the last question in my part, that a cell at telophase stage is observed by a student in a plant brought from the field. It tells his teacher that the cell is not like other cells at telophase stage. There is no formation of cell plate, and as the cell is containing more number of chromosomes as compared to other dividing cell, and this should result in an event. That is question number 179, and this is aneuploidy. So option number 1, that is correct. Okay, thank you. আপনি বলতে একটু মন ওপলি হবে সময় এক্সপ্লেনেশন পড়ায় না কিন্তু পড়কে ও দেখি না